Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. This is baby Elisha, and he is 25-ish.
25 days old, I think.
Yes, and he's a cutie, and we love baby Elisha, don't we? Yes. Yeah. So today's video is just about baby updates for the past 25 days. So if you haven't been watching us, my name is Sarah. I'm married to Mark, who's behind the camera.
Hi.
And some of the children are here. So we've got baby Elisha. Then we have a 2-year-old who's taking a nap. I can see him through the window right there. 4-year-old Malachi. 6-year-old Uriah, who's somewhere.
Running around.
9-year-old Abigail, who's somewhere. 11-year-old Josiah. 14-year-old Samuel, and 17-year-old Naomi. That's who we have at home. But this baby Elisha was number 10 for our family. We have a couple kids who have moved out, who are older and moved out. And I just wanted to tell you how much work mommying is, but how great mommying is too. So this little guy is still pretty much attached to mommy most of the time. We are in what they call the 4th trimester, which means that baby and mommy, who have been connected for 9 months in the womb, are still connected after baby comes out. So everybody else gets a chance to hold him. You guys like holding him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys all take chances every day?
And they run him in the morning and wake him up.
Yeah. They all love holding him, and Daddy loves holding him too.
Mm-hmm.
But he likes to
Yawn.
Oh. But he likes to eat a lot, which means that he's in mommy's arms a lot. Yesterday, it seemed like he kind of nursed nonstop, which is good because he's growing. He started out at 7 pounds, 6 ounces. He lost weight and they want them to catch up by 2 weeks. But this little guy had caught up by 4 days old. And so we weighed him yesterday on our scale at home. Not specifically accurate. It's not like a hospital scale, but he weighed over 9 pounds on our scale last night. So he's getting big, he's growing a lot. For recovery, I think it's very important for moms to take the time to rest. And being that this is baby number 10, I realize how important it is that if I don't rest in the first couple weeks, that it's still months down the line and I don't feel like my normal self, which normal after having a baby is totally different than normal before a baby. But I'm still spending most of my time between the bed and the chair. But yesterday we got out for a walk here in the driveway. I have been getting out into the yard each day, but not specifically coming out for a walk. I've been coming out to sit in a chair and watch the kids what they're doing. So we move, you can see we have a larger yard, so we move around the yard.
That's the front yard.
We also have a backyard.
But
we get out in the sun and the fresh air every day. But I really take the time during nap time to lay down. That guy in there, the 2-year-old, has been napping for almost 2 hours now. So I laid down with him for most of nap time and finally had to get up because I had to pee. So that's why I came out outside at this point. But I think it's very important for moms to get the rest that they need. Part of what we did was we made a whole bunch of meals postpartum. Before to have postpartum, and we're actually just kind of now getting through those. We also had some people that brought over meals, but that made it not as much work for my older daughter, and a lot of those meals could have been done by like the 9-year-old because it was a matter of taking them out of the freezer and later in the day throwing them in the oven. I would say that we still haven't used very many baby things. If you watched my 5-day postpartum video, I was talking about how we don't have a lot of baby stuff we use. But clothes, diapers. I have a lounger. Hi, baby. Oh, hi, baby. I have a lounger, which is like a piece of fabric that's built up on the sides. And I take that occasionally to into the bathroom. We have the 2-year-old's potty training right now, so I'll occasionally take that with us so that he's close. So I make sure nobody else is trying to hold him while I've got somebody in the bathroom or something like that.
Would you feel brother if you had the chance?
Would you try to pick up your brother if you had the chance? If he was laying on the floor crying, would you help him? Yeah, you'd help him.
You're a good brother, aren't you?
So anyway, we use the lounger to move around the house occasionally, but still he's in people's arms. Like when we're eating meals and things like that, he's in people's arms. So very much we just use it when we need to get out of the, we need him out of the room with the little kids. We're nursing, so I don't have a pump. We don't have bottles and stuff like that because for us, nursing is the easiest way. For us, meaning me. Nursing is the easiest way.
I'm nursing no one.
Because the milk is always ready and it's always the right temperature, and I don't have to wash any bottles. And so it can be hard to establish that nursing relationship if you're a first-time mom or if your baby has issues. But it's definitely worth it to persevere, because nursing makes things so much easier. In the middle of the night, you don't have to go down and warm up a bottle, or go in the other room to warm up a bottle. So we don't have any of those extra things in the house of baby care gear. We don't have a swing. We don't have a crib. Baby co-sleeps with us. If you have questions about that, I could do another video on that sometime. I do have a baby sling, but up until yesterday, I had never put on this baby, like to use for this baby yet, but it's a soft piece of fabric that you tie around you to be able to strap baby on. I will use that more in the future as I'm up more, but because I'm sitting, it's easy to hold him. Is there any other baby gear we use at this point?
Have breasts will travel.
For mom, like things that I need, just a lot of extra hydration and food. When you're nursing a baby, it takes a lot of calories, more calories even than being pregnant. So make sure that you're eating and drinking well. I can feel it today because he ate a lot of the day yesterday. I can feel that I'm a little depleted today, so I'm trying to really keep up on food and drink. But other than that, things are going really well around here. I'm feeling really good, and just remembering that I need the rest, so I don't want to do too much. But I actually, for those who don't want too much information, you can turn the video off right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, turn the video off. Okay, for those who want a little more information, after you have a baby, whether you have a baby vaginally or C-section, you're going to have bleeding that goes along with it, because your uterus and the placenta and all of that stuff that have been where the baby's been this whole time has lots of extra blood and fluids and all of that stuff that needs to stop. And so women have bleeding for like 2 to 6 weeks depending on the woman. And so when you overdo it, when you do too much, your bleeding will start again. And so making sure that you get the rest you need, one of those ways to watch that, to make sure you're not feeling shaky and all those different things that might mean you're overdoing it. But also just watch how much blood, how much bleeding you're doing. Because if you do too many things, your bleeding's going to pick up, and you know, hey, that was too much. I need to take a rest day tomorrow and do less than I've been doing. So that's one way to tell that you've been doing too much. Also just generally not feeling good. But anyway, that's what's going on around here. I'm feeling really good, and so I want to do more, but I also want to make sure that I'm resting my body as much as necessary. So today we're going to go on a ride because we have library books that have to go back, but we're not even going to go into the library today because I feel that that would be too much, and I want to save my energy for a special thing we're going to do on Saturday. On Saturday, we're celebrating our 22nd wedding anniversary, which we call our family birthday because that's the day our family started. And so we have a day full of fun meals, and we're going to go do something fun. The kids don't know what it is yet. Not overwhelming for mommy. Daddy, do you know what it is? Because he's looking at me like questioning on the back of
I'm not sure if I know. I have a memory problem.
Well, I can't say it because we have children out here now.
We're going to do something fun.
Yes.
And then Sunday we got to go to church.
And Sunday we're going to go to church. We're not going to overdo it on Saturday because we want to make sure we get to church on Sunday. We try to really prioritize church time.
And in our family party, we're going to cook some of Daddy's meals.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
I am too.
We're having cereal for breakfast, which is a real treat in our household. We're having burgers for lunch because that's one of Daddy's favorite meals.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to make homemade pizza because that's one of the favorites for everybody, and they like helping to make it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
My favorite kind of cereal is Frosted Mini Wheats.
Frosted Mini Wheats.
Well,
What
guess
about you,
what?
Bob?
That's what we're getting.
My favorite is those circle ones that you need those white spoons so you can see into the milk and see what cereal
That's awesome.
wall was on top of the cereal and milk.
Cool.
I
you're
think you
looking
might
forward to
want a
cereal.
clear spoon.
I think you might.
I'm not sure. If you figured out what he was talking about, please let me know in the comments, because I don't know what cereal he's talking about. We'll do some more investigating for that. So that was the end of our baby stuff. But I'm also going to mention in this video, if you are looking for a large vehicle to fit your family, we happen to be selling one.
That one.
Right up there.
That is for sale. Okay.
And if you want more information about it, write to Mark, because he knows what he's talking about. So leave a comment here and I'll put you in touch with him. But other than that, that's what's going on around our household. I'm going to actually stop feeding the baby in a minute when he's done. Go wake up the 2-year-old so we can go to the library and the stuff we have to do. But we will see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Bye.